Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here today with Magic Mace.
Yeah!
And
Alrighty, guys.
yeah, we're making a spray paint video because he's a spray painter. A spray paint artist, as you would say.
Yeah.
So, we're about to make something dope. Let's get started.
Okay, so Magic Mace here with Lil Wade. He's a first-time spray paint artist. We'll go ahead and I'll walk him through how to do this. So we just did what Matt Sorensen does. He passed away though recently. But so we'll have Jason lay out the stencils where he would like them at. So like here, I'll place one on it, like on the paper. So we'll go here. Here, we'll go like opposite sides to level it out or something. It doesn't have to be all the way on, it can be slightly off, whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and just start placing these back there. And then the last one can go. Okay, so we got that, and so here, Jason. So what we first do is I'll show you kind of. It was a little heavy, but what you can see is when I take it off, it makes that outline so you know where to paint. So if you want to, I'll do this half of the page. I got another black here that I'll do it with. So just a little dust like that. Okay. There you go. Okay. Go ahead and put the caps back on. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we'll work on this one right now. So here, I'll scoot over. So what kind of, do you want like a gas giant kind of texture or a rock terrain texture for this one?
Rock.
Rock? Okay. So what's the main theme color?
Red. I don't know.
Reddish colors?
Sure. I like red.
Okay. So you do go lightest to lightest to darkest. So do you want there to be like white clouds in it too?
Sure.
Okay, so here, I'll kind of do this first texture first. So we spray it off to the side to make sure hand spraying it right. Make sure you shake it up so we don't get that. Okay, so we have that. And so what we'll do is, do you want it to be different colors spread throughout or just one color mainly, the thing?
Spread throughout.
Okay, so we're going to do that first so it's not covering the whole thing, because when you peel up the texture, the bottommost layer is going to show the most. So, but that paint that dried under here isn't going to do that. So we have that. Now we have the orange layer, and we spray that in other places. Here, now I'll let you fill in all the other spaces with the red here, so you can get the idea. So what you want to do actually is hold it far away and do light first.
Okay.
So here, I'll let you go ahead and do that. Yeah, that's good. We'll add some more yellow in other places. And then the orange. You don't need to add much orange because red and yellow make orange. So we'll go ahead and put those back on their caps. This yellow one won't fit on all the way because it's a modified cap. And so since you wanted clouds, what we do is we're going to kind of let that dry just a little bit, but you do put white all over it. And that's a neutral color. You can't put layers of, you can't do more than 3 layers of color without putting a neutral color over it first. And then you take black, put it over that, and we'll put some more white over it. That's just to make some shadows in it. So you said rocky, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so these make good ones. So here, I'll do like half the planet first. So you stick it in, and you just kind of.
That is freaking dope.
So we'll add some more white there. Where'd that go? Put the wrong brand on it. It's like, what the heck? So I should be testing it off to the side first. So then you just go ahead and you add the texture. But if it looks a little wet, it's okay to just add some more. So I'll let you go ahead and do the other side. That, there, oh. You can just go ahead. Yeah. So make sure we get the outline here of where it was. So we did take this down, so see the paint's drying a little bit. And now the paint's kind of blending in a bit. Now it looks kind of rocky. So now we go ahead and we'll use this brand just because it's a lighter shade to make the highlight if it's got any more juice in it. It's out. So we'll just have to use a good brand. So we go ahead and test it over, and so we kind of just to make the highlight of the planet. I don't know if you want to add a little bit of the highlight there. There you go. And then we do the same with this, but we'll kind of
put my hand into that.
That's all good. And we make sure to curve it because it is a bigger plant and you do want it a bit more curved. And hopefully some of the overspray will do the work too. Now, so we'll go ahead. We'll leave this off for now, and hopefully we don't end up disturbing it. So this next one, we'll go ahead and do. Which one should we do next? Yeah, well, it's actually just no. Well, because we got so many, and we don't want to. Well, we can remember by the basic sizes.
Yeah.
So okay. Now, this one here. We'll do this one.
Yeah.
Let's actually go ahead and do them up here. So, I'll go ahead and we'll do this gas giant. So we'll want some blues. We'll need a. Let's see that. Just drop that there. So everything's fixable. So go ahead and take some seaside blue. Come over here with the tip. We got these two colors, and then we'll add a white with it. And then, what else should, I don't know. I think, and then regular blue and navy blue. So we'll bring those over there, over here. Bring these colors over here to get everything. So I'll kind of do this one to kind of get what's going on and stuff first.
Give it over to here.
Yeah. So, since it's a gas giant, you really don't have to. I'll get some newspaper real quick, actually. So, or some glossy text. Okay, guys. Sorry in advance. We kind of had to pause it. Lil Wade's phone was dying. So, okay. So, what we'll do with this is we'll go lightest first. We'll just kind of do white right there. And since it's a gas giant, you do kind of do stripes. So, you go like that, and then right there. We'll take a regular blue that has a tip on it already. And then some seaside blue that is like the best. And we'll use this blue and then what we do is maybe, and since it is a bit, since you do want shading, we're going to have the lighting towards the center of the planet. It's a good thing we did the shading over there, right? We didn't think that through. We could do a bit of the navy blue throughout there on the shading part. And then on the lighter part, do this. Lighter blue right there. Navy blue right there. And then this right there. Okay. So I did not bring the newspaper over here. So I'll go ahead and I'll just put some white over it. This is to add the neutral color. And this is to make the thing hold up the whole thing here, like a glossy paper. And then like this right here. We don't have it crinkled up, so we'll just go ahead and do it. And all you need to. So okay, we have glossy paper here for this one. And all you have to do with this is just take it. Well, we'll retry that there. So let's just go ahead and we'll. Here, hand me the clear coat. This is what we'll do for the gas giant first one. Just because it's not working so well with us right now, we'll just do that and then take this here. Need some more clear coat. And then we'll use like the water technique on it and just smear it in.
That looks really cool.
And now we'll add just a highlight to this one. And maybe a little navy blue shading. And so we'll remember that one right there. Okay, so I'll let Jason do a gas giant real quick. He'll pick out his colors for it. And this is clear coat. We're gonna just leave a mess at the moment. That light blue doesn't work, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to use light blue, right here is your bet. Purple and pink.
Yeah.
And then that pink. Okay, so pick out the one you want to do. Planet. Here, we'll go ahead and we'll set that one. You want to set it down lightly, so just kind of let it fall. This one you can't just let fall. You do need to just lightly set down. So who's going to do that one? And so remember, always lightest first. So this one has a tip, so just kind of do a stripe, stripe, stripe. Kind of keep it away. And just move the camera like really fast. Oh, and we move some of these to do a galaxy in the middle. Okay, so now use the other pink. Let's put the cap back on that real quick. He's going to use the other pink and make a stripe there and there. Kind of just. You can hold it closer. Yeah. Here. So we always test it off to the side. So this cap is doing the foaming thing I was telling you about. So we just kind of. Check inside the cap. Use this neat. Yeah. So sometimes you get with Rust-Oleum, you get the caps that want to be stupid. So you got to pick them out sometimes. Sometimes this works. So it's the cap, hopefully, because that's a good peak. I don't know what it's okay, so I'll go ahead and do this one just to see if it's. Yeah. So all it was the cap, and then in between that, take the purple. I think that has a cap. Test that off to the side. Yep, that works. Spraying right. Just do them in between there. And I'll just go ahead and I'll touch it up with that light pink you wanted in there. Now we take the white over it. We just, like the water technique, you always add the neutral color over. And we'll just see if that will smear real quick. So you'll want some clear coat. Go ahead and take that clear coat and I just put my hand directly in that test spot. So here, what you'll do is I'll do the bottom half of this. You just want to make sure it looks nice and wet. Here, you go ahead and do that now. Do the top half real quick. Okay, so now like you saw me earlier, you just kind of swipe it. And smear it. Okay, now to make it look like a gassy rock giant, we'll take that lighter, and we'll just use some.
Fire.
You put it out, you relight it. That way so it doesn't get too. You did put quite a bit of clear coat, so that's why we're doing this. That's okay. Now.
The fumes are real.
Struggle's real. So now we just, do you want to try shading? Like, I'll just get you started, just kind of around the planet. Light burst, remember. Just move, can't quit. Okay, yeah, there you go. And then we'll get, right here, we'll have this galaxy thing, so we'll do like a slight highlight right there. Because it's going to be closer and stuff, more in front of it, hopefully like we planned. So you will get a little bit of that shadow in there, right there. Okay, and now this next one, all we're going to do is we're just going to take some yellow, we're just going to do that, take the green, not again, so it's spraying at an angle. So gotta love that when that happens to your Rust-Oleum cans, because Rust-Oleum is bad, eh? Not. Still spraying at an angle. And at the bottom, we'll just use this one, and hopefully this tip will work, because I think this one actually ended up dying on me. Nope, it works. And this time we don't even add anything to it. We just go ahead and we take that. We actually, before we actually make the texture, we just do that. And then we'll add a little bit of that crystal clear, because that's not crystal clear. This is, yeah, that's crystal clear. And we'll just take this and run it across. See? And then we get that texture here there. Since this is a smaller planet, you don't have to curve the shadowing because it will look the same. And then right here, you just kind of work your way in slowly because it's smaller. And then we'll lightly take this, and it's fine if you don't get any. Yeah, you just got a little bit of shadow in there, so that's fine. Now, we'll go ahead and we'll do this one. That's kind of off to the side too. Now, let's do just hold this cap with a giant hole in the tip of it. We'll see what this does for us. So you just kind of get something pretty cool. Then we'll add yellow. And then we'll add just black over top of that.
You modified these tips, right?
Yeah, I just, and it's so you can, it wants to bleed through. Probably wasn't as good as shaking up can. So we'll crumple this up, and then we'll set over that, and then just we'll lightly brush that over. It does look a little bit wet, so we'll just go ahead. Ooh, what I do need to teach you is the reverse technique. The reverse paint technique. So let's go ahead and take some plastic here. Got some wax paper that I like to use too. So it kind of looks like poop, but whatever. We'll go ahead and we'll shade that. Add the highlight, which some people don't add highlights, some people don't even add shadows and they add just highlight, which I prefer more shadows than highlight, and that's screwed up, but you know, we just fix that by taking this and we make a texture. And then reapply shadowing to get that overspray. And you can tell it's kind of wanting to bleed through here, so the paint was heavy. So we'll take the lighter, and before we put the stencil on top, we actually, and see, it blends that paint right there. That way you can add another layer. Don't breathe that in. It's toxic. Will it blend? I remember those from years ago.
Watched that in like 7th grade.
I watched it since 7th grade. I watched him back in 2nd grade. So he's gonna be a junior. I'm gonna be a sophomore.
Yeah.
So.
Woo! I graduate in 2 years.
Yeah, you suck. Okay, so you got that, and then we'll go ahead and we'll set that back over top. So now, Spraycasso teaches this. I love this technique, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to take complementary colors, take some red, and on this half, I guess on the other half, you're going to apply red. Good. There.
It's a Christmas.
Well, this actually teaches a cool technique. It's actually supposed to be orange. We'll just add a little bit of orange there. This is actually the colors he uses when he teaches you how to make planets. And then he takes some black, over that. And then he takes some of that glossy magazine paper, big enough for the planet, and he just lays it over it, runs it through, peels it up. And then you're left with this. And so then when we have this stencil over here ready for that after, we do take this and we reapply it. right there. And this is looking a bit wet still, so we'll get some more paint off that. There we go. And then you get another texture for your planet, and then you get this stringy stuff too. That's actually paint. And then later, okay, so we don't have another planet to do this with, so we'll add another. So let's just go ahead and let's do the shading here. I need to go buy more black actually. So we put this here, highlight. It's a smaller planet, so you don't need to add curve to it much. You add this back to it, which is an old Estonian can. And then a great technique I like to use, hopefully this will still work. So what happens is you have this technique after doing another planet, you have this left over. Is it still working?
Yeah.
So you have this left over. And so rather than making another planet to add texture, I'm just going to go ahead and actually put it directly. Should have put black first. So I'll just go ahead and lay that down. And we'll put some just plain old red on it. But black first. We'll just put some black on it right now. And then add some red to it. And then that planet part, you add yellow. And then what you do here now, you actually go ahead and you just make texture by applying paint to the already yellow. I do like this technique, but we'll go ahead and just take some of this paper and make it a bit brighter so there's actually some shadow to add to it. So now we're gonna go ahead and add some highlights, the white right here. So do you need to get that highlight in further? That definitely went in further. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and take both our cans of black, and Spraycasso calls this the Nebula technique. But we're going to fill this. Actually, first we're going to lay down some yellow. A good thick sheet. And then some of that seaside blue here, can you hand that to me? So this is, Jason, this is the galaxy effect that Mark Fussell does. This is so he applies this over that. I don't need the yellow anymore, so he does this. And he kind of covers this all right here with some, which we don't need that much of it. We should be good. Add some navy blue. And then some black. And then we add a dabble of white. And what you do here, get a sheet of this, a good size sheet. You take it and you add a swirl. For that long, lift it up. Probably should have done this first. Yeah, so you get that nice little galaxy looking thing. And then around it, you add, to make it circular, you do add the navy blue. It's okay if you get some over, people won't really notice. So you've learned that, Jason, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get the outline real quick behind the navy blue. We are doing a large painting, so let's go ahead and let's cap up all the paint real quick. There's the white.
Blue. Okay.
Seaside blue. We'll go ahead and actually we'll go ahead and do this after to save space. So now what we do is we fill it all in with the black. And make sure we get completely around the planets too. We want to get the edges. Make sure we don't get this other junk in it.
So are you going to just right in front of you? Smooth and lighter.
Jason wants to bring some paper. You can watch him or you can watch my awesome skills. You know, whatever. So Jason, we'll teach you how to do some stars too. But first, I'll go ahead and I'll take this with a cap that works. I don't think we have a cap that works anymore. Any caps that work. Because Rust-Oleum just loves to give you caps when yours don't work. So I go around here, I make dust. You don't want to add this after your stars. We have interrupters here. It's okay. But you don't add stars before, because then you get blue stars after. Now we'll go ahead and we'll get all these out of the way so we have room.
I'm glad I'm not driving home after doing this. I can pull over.
Wear a mask, guys. I can't afford one, so life lesson. Make sure you have everything first. Just kidding, you don't need any of that crap. Unless you want to go to jail. Okay, so here's how we do stars. So Jason, here, we'll kind of teach you to off this side. So we kind of we spray it onto our finger, flick off the lid globs. Here. Flick off the lid globs, and then just like here.
Whoa. Make sure you guys can see this.
Yeah. I'll just do part of it. And then I'll let Jason do some because I realized I should probably let him do this.
I had to screw it up.
And then you definitely want him right in front of here to make it look like a galaxy. And you do want to like twist your finger and everything around so you can get.
I kind of want to try this. It's dope.
Here. Oh, always remember to flick off the lid gobs. Okay, so. Okay, flick off the lid gobs. I guess on the painting. Okay, now you got them. You just do one twice and then. So here, you flick them off. You flick it all off. Okay, 1, 2, go. There you go. Another way Picasso likes to do it is he turns it 50 degrees up. Here, move. I'm gonna get your leg. So you try to get it to sputter.
Are you ready to pass out yet? Because we are.
Heck yes! My mom just came in and asked if we're ready to pass out. So now we have that. Make sure this tip doesn't get clogged up. We'll go ahead and we'll just... Okay. Brighten that up. And then we'll go ahead. Now, for the final reveal, we'll go ahead and we'll take that off. Just lightly, carefully. Maybe take it up off the side too. Yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
That's the one Jason did. Here's the
Oh,
one me and him worked on together. Here, I'll go ahead and just...
Ah, that is dope.
and then we'll-
Guys, the camera quit out and died after a little while. But this is the finished product. This right here, it is dope. I say this is one of the coolest things that I've learned to do or ever done. Just, it's awesome. You have all these planets, you have this galaxy and the stars. We lit a spider on fire in the midst of it.
So the spider crawled on right here. I was just covering it with clear coat, and then all of a sudden, next thing I see a spider. I just hold it there freaking out. Although I have a tarantula just right over there. And so Jason just comes and picks it off, and we just light it on fire.
It's fun. Then the cardboard caught on fire. Not this, but like
The cardboard we were spray painting on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's really fun. Go follow his channel. He's coming out with more stuff.
Hopefully, if my cheap Motorola first generation works.
Yeah.
So
if not, I can help him out.
yeah, I'll get some of those up. Maybe I'll get some tutorials up. So
yeah. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video. And don't forget, I post every Monday and Wednesday. And so yeah. Thanks guys for watching this. Have a great day. Thank goodness it's Monday.